All green lights, everything's a go. Money on the table, count it real slow. Pull up that rosé, twist up that Cali Dro. When you hustle hard, no matter what is hitting for. Now go.
What it do, ski son doodles? It's your boy YfgmBlogTv coming straight out of Cincinnati, Ohio. Now, in this video, I will be talking about the Green Bay Packers victory over the Minnesota Vikings victory in the wild card game. Now, the Packers advanced after beating Christian Ponder Vikings and overall just demolishing the Minnesota Vikings. When I say demolished, it's not because of the score; it's because of how they performed on the field, on the offensive side of things and the defensive side of the ball. The Packers outclassed the Vikings in this bout. It was a great game for the most part. Packers just showed that at full strength they can be dominant, on the offensive side of things and the defensive side of the things, because they got all their players playing well and everything. And it was a great performance by the Green Bay Packers. I believe I had the Packers beating the Minnesota Vikings. I think I did in my previous videos. I have to go back and check, but I believe I had them winning. I said the score was going to be closer. The score really wasn't as close, but it wasn't a blowout, like people probably thought it was going to be. It really wasn't no blowout. This rematch was a mismatch, Green Bay, they came to play. They came and was focused and was ready, and they was not about to let the Minnesota Vikings beat them again. I'm sorry, I'm tripping. It's late. Aaron Rodgers and the Green Bay Packers showed how dangerous they can be when they're at full strength, like I said. And Jake Cohn scored touchdowns. DeJuan Harris and added another, and Rodgers connected with an NFL playoff record 10 receivers as he threw for 274 yards in his first playoff victory at home. So Aaron Rodgers, he was focused, he was on point, he was playing like he was supposed to play, he was sharp with the passes, accurate, all that good stuff, man. Now the defensive side of things, the Packers finally managed to contain Adrian Peterson and were all over the Vikings backup Joe Webb. For those who don't know, Adrian Peterson only ran for 99 yards. That's pretty cool, but we expected him to get over the 100-yard mark. And Joe Webb, he just looked lost. He couldn't really do too much. The Packers was on his ass, and the Packers are on his ass like flies is on dog shit. Okay, y'all know how the saying go. I can't think of the right shit to say, but anyway, the Green Bay Packers had a great performance. Hey, now they'll be moving on to play the 49ers. Now, that should be a great matchup, because we already know, I think in week 1 or week 2, I think week 1, the 49ers beat the Green Bay Packers. It's going to be a little bit of difference because, Kaepernick is the quarterback now. So this game, I'm ready to see this game. It should be very interesting. And also, the Packers will be traveling to San Francisco this time. So it's going to be very good and interesting. And I have my predictions on them games coming up too. And overall, Packers advanced. They moved on. They beat the Vikings. It was a mismatch. The offense was clicking well. The defense was clicking well. And on the Viking side of things, the offense really wasn't intact, and the defense really wasn't intact also. They could not slow down Aaron Rodgers at all for one moment. Now, you guys know what I like to do. I like to give stats. Aaron Rodgers, 23 of 33, 274 yards, 1 touchdown. Joe Webb, 11 for 30, 180 yards, 1 touchdown, 1 INT. Adrian Peterson, 22 carries, 99 yards. And on the receiving things, Jenkins, 3 receptions, 96 yards, 1 touchdown. And then Jennings, 4 receptions, 61 yards. And Harris, 5 receptions, 53 yards. So there you go, Harry. That's just my recap of the game. I wasn't going to make it really long. Make sure you subscribe. Make sure you comment. Make sure you hit me up on Facebook, Twitter. And make sure you go to MGM, go to datpip.com, live mixtape, download MGM Grandma See the Network. Peace.
And remember, guys and girls, make sure you click the subscribe button, watch the previous videos, and like the videos.